Younger women do this when hitting an older man. You think you figured out women think again. Younger women don't play by the same rules as the ones you've been used to. It's subtle, it's decorative, and honestly, you're probably missing it when younger women are attracted to older men. It's not just about looks, it's something deeper. Shocked by the signs they give it? Trust me, they don't want you talk no ready to see how they really behave. Let's dive in. Welcome to Ama, the place where high value men come to get inspired, to level up their style on their love life, and take charge of their relationships. Number one, they tease about your age, but in a flirtatious way. When a younger woman teases you about your age, it's not a jab. It's a subtle, it's not a jab, flirtatious signal. It's her way off showing interest, but she doesn't want to make it too obvious. Think about it. If she's playfully commenting on how mature or wise you are, it's not criticisms pointing out that there's nothing intriguing about your experience. She's saying, I like what you bring to the table, but doing it in a way that feels lighthearted and fun. Here's where men often miss the mark. They take it too seriously, they might get defensive or brush off the command, thinking it's an insult instead of leaning into it. They try to hide behem humor or act like they didn't hear it. But that's exactly the wrong approach. The wrong approach. You see, she's testing the waters, trying to see if you're confident enough to handle a playful jab. If you back away from it, signals that you're not sure of yourself. Oh, what's the right way to respond? Play along, laugh it off with our smile, and say something like, I like to think of myself as vintage, like a good bottle of wine. That's the response that says, I'm comfortable with myself and not afraid to have fun with this. It's all about confidence. When you show that you can take the teasing in stride, you're demonstrating a sense of self-assurance that women find incredibly attractive. The real power of this interaction isn't just in showing that you're fun, it's in how it lets you stand out from the crowdy younger women, often find themselves drawn to the self, a short, mature man who doesn't take himself too seriously. It's a breath of fresh air compared to the very often insecure younger guys who are still figuring themselves out. Key takeaway. Teasing about your age isn't it a criticism? It's a form of flirtation. Embrace it. Laugh along and show her you're comfortable with yourself. That confidence paired with humor is the key to building attraction in these subtle moments. Number two, they ask for advice. Seek for advice as a way to get closer. When the younger woman asks for your advice, don't just assume it's about the topic at hand. Whether it's career tips, relationship guidance, or a simple question about life, the truth is she's more interested in you than the actual answer. This is a classic move. And if you're not careful, you might miss it entirely when they ask for advice. It's not just a booting knowledge, it's their way of finding an excuse to spend more time with you, to connect with you on a deeper level. What most men get wrong here is that they focus too much on giving a perfect answer. They think a need to show knowledgeable and capable, but here, secret, while offering value blood fist, is important. The way you engage in the conversation matters more. If you jump straight into lecture mode or respond with a, well, here's how you fix that you're missing the point, it can come off as patronizing or too impersonal. The better way, instead of jumping into fix-it mode, start showing genuine curiosity about why they're asking. For instance, that's an interesting question. What made you think of that? This opens the door for a deeper conversation. It shows you're not just some source of wisdom, but someone who values their perspective too. It's a more collaborative approach, and it positions you as someone who listens, not just advises the most attractive thing you can do. Here is to make her feel, to make the conversation about mutual respect and shared insights. Now, this approach doesn't just help build attraction and also reinforces your own value in the conversation. Hung, you give advice with care and consideration advice here, showing that you're not just focused on the end result, but on their relationship and the respect you share. It's an understated but powerful way of drawing her closer to you. And let's face it, everyone wants to feel hard, especially in today's world where it's easy to be overlooked. Key takeaway, when a younger woman asks for advice, see it an opportunity to connect, not just to provide an answer, engage with her thoughtfully, ask about her perspective, listen deeply. This builds a bond that goes beyond just giving advice. It builds mutual respect, and understanding. There, three, they mimic your body language. Unconscious lion of the most fascinating signs that a younger woman is attracted to you is when she starts mimicking your body language. It's subtle, often unconscious, but it's one of the clear signs that feels a connection with you. Think about it. When someone mirrors your actions, whether it's crossing their arms when you do, leaning in when you lean ear, even subtly matching your gestures, a sahu talk, they're telling you without words, I like you. I'm in tune with you mirroring. Now, many men overlook this, not realizing it's a powerful cue of attraction. In fact, some men might even feel uncomfortable when someone mimics their actions and dismiss it. But the truth is this: mirroring is a biological response site to the subconscious. Mind's way off bonding and syncing up with someone they feel comfortable with. So when she mirrors you, it's her body's way off saying, I want to be closer to you. It trusts you. The biggest mistake men make here, they don't recognize the significance. Instead of embracing this connection, they assume it's accidental or irrelevant, but it's not when you notice it happening. Don't ignore it. Acknowledge it. You can even silly mirror her back. Tootie in the connection. This doesn't mean copying everything she does, but if she leans forward, lean forward slightly too. If she crosses her arms, you might mirror her doing the same. Then, breaking the pattern with an open gesture to draw her closer. Why does this work? When you mirror back her body language, it shrine forces the bond and makes her feel more at ease. It's a nonverbal way to show her that you're in sync. And the sense of harmony leads to dapper attraction. Remember, don't overdo it. Subtlety is key. The more natural it feels, the more effective it will be. Key takeaway: pay attention to how she mirrors you. This unconscious behavior is a powerful indicator of attraction. Don't just notice it. Engage with it by mirroring her subtly in return. And you'll strengthen the connection without saying the word number 4 of a compliment. Yeah, without directly saying, I like you. You'll notice it. A younger woman might drop a compliment about your confidence or sense of style or how you carry yourself. It's not as overt as I like you, but it's still her way of signaling interest. For example, she might say, you always know what to say in any situation, or I admire how you stay so calm and collected. These compliments. You're in about your physical appearance, they're about your character, your confidence, and the way you navigate life. Her way of saying, if in you intriguing and I want to get closer to you without making things. 2. Advice. Where many men go wrong, they brush off these compliments. Maybe they lure it off or don't take it seriously. But let me tell you, this is one of the most powerful signs of attraction. She's not just complimenting. You have awful lightness. She's showing respect, admiration, and yes, interest. The problem is that men often don't recognize the significance and fail to respond with the appreciation. These compliments, accept the compliment as what should you do. Instead, accept the compliment with confidence and gratitude, but don't stop there. Turn it into an opportunity for connection for her. Example, when she says, you're really good at handling tough situations. You can respond with, I've had to learn a lot over the years, but I appreciate noticing. This response doesn't just accept the compliment, it invites her to know more about you. It turns the compliment into a conversation that deepens the bond. Now, you might be wondering, what's the real value in acknowledging these compliments? Well, first of all, it shows that you're aware of how she sees you and that you allow her opinion. But even more importantly, it lets her see that you're a secure and self-assured. You're not fishing for compliments, but you're also not brushing them aside. It's a subtle yet powerful way to keep the connection. Growing key takeaway: compliments from a younger woman aren't just surface level niceties. There are ways for her to show interest, accept them graciously, and turn them into an opportunity to deepen your connection. Recognize that when check compliments your character or confidence sites, often a sign of deeper attraction. Number 5, they subtly touch you arms, holder, or hand. It's one of those small, they subtly touch you, fleeting moments that can easily be overlooked. But when a younger woman subtly touches your arm, shoulder, or hand, it's a powerful signal of interest. These touches aren't accidents. They're calculated, and they're usually her way of creating a deeper, more intimate type connection without crossing any boundaries. Whether it's a brief touch when she's laughing at something you say, or a casual brush of your arm when you're talking, these small gestures are her way of letting you know she's attracted to you. Here's the mistake most men make. They either completely ignore touch, or worse, they become uncomfortable and stiffen up. They might not know how to respond, so they do nothing at all thinking it's not a big deal. But the truth is, this kind of physical contact is her way of connecting with you. When you react poorly by pulling away or acting awkward, it can create distance and kill the chemistry. So, how should you respond? Becky is to stay cool and composed. If she touches your arm, lightly touch her back. How to respond: let her know that the connection is mutual without making it awkward or overdone. This isn't about escalating things right away. It's about showing that you're open and comfortable with the subtle intimacy she's initiating by doing this. You're reaffirming that you are both in tune with each other. And don't overthink it. It's a natural human instinct to crave that kind of physical connection when you respond with ease. It signals confidence and comfort with yourself, traits that are always attractive. But if you start to overanalyze it or make it seem like a big deal, you're introducing tension into the interaction. Key takeaway when a younger woman touches you: it's not just about physical attraction, it's about building that connection. Respond with ease and confidence. A small, subtle touch can be an intimate and powerful way to strengthen the bond without pushing too hard. Don't shy away from it. Embrace the moment with comfort and grace. Number 6, they seek your approval through their action shift. You ever notice that a younger woman will sometimes make small gestures, decisions, or changes, and then subtle, "I look to you for approval"? Whether it's wearing a new outfit, trying out a new hairstyle, or sharing a project. She's working on these actions, or always off, testing how you'll respond. It's not about needing your approval. For validation is about seeing if you notice, appreciate, or respect what she's putting out into the world in a way. It's her way of saying, "Do you see me? And what do you all think?" Now, the mistake many men make is to responding with indifferency. Veryl, these moments, or even worse, respond with indifference. It could be something as simple as her showing you a new outfit, and instead of giving her a one compliment or acknowledging her, you just nod and move on. When you know this, you miss an opportunity to reinforce that deeper connection she's trying to build with you. She's looking for recognition, not just for the sake of vanity, but because she values your opinion and wants to know you're paying attention. The better approach: take the time to acknowledge her actions. If she's wearing something new, say that looks great on you. You've really got a way off pulling off that style. If she's showing you something she's proud of, whether it's a project at work or a personal achievement, be specific about what you admire. I can tell you put a lot of thought into this. It's impressive. By responding in this way, you're not only making her feel seen, but you're also reinforcing that you appreciate her efforts. Why does this matter? When a woman feels that you notice and approve of her actions, it deepens the emotional connection. It's not just about the complainant. It's about showing that you respect her choices and acknowledge her individuality. This builds trust and increases attraction in a way that's more meaningful than surface level compliments or praise. Key takeaway: younger woman seeks your approval through her actions. Don't dismiss it. Acknowledge her efforts with specific compliments and show genuine interest. It's an opportunity to deepen your connection and show her that you value her. Individuality and confidence number: they playfully challenge you. 7, they playfully challenge you to see how you'll react. One of the most intriguing things that younger women doubt in they're attracted to an older man is to playfully challenge him. It's not about being confrontational or disrespectful. It's a way for them to your confidence, your composure, and our ability to handle a bit of contention. You might find her teasing, throwing out a playful bat, or even lightly disagreeing with something you say. It's her way of seeing how you'll respin. So, why do they do this? It's a way of gauging how you handle pressure and unpredictability. I often find that a man's reaction in these small moments speaks volumes about his character. Are you going to get defensive? Or will you handle it with humor and confidence, showing that you're comfortable with the little playful back and forth they mistake? Many men make her as they either overreact or back down the get defensive, thinking she's trying to challenge their authority or Magapim look bad. Alternatively, they might back off entirely feeling awkward or unsure of how to respond. But this ice exactly where you have the chance to sheen. The best way to handle these playful challenges is with calm, cold confidence instead of taking the bait and reacting with defensiveness. Try responding with humor or light teasing off your own if she challenges you on something. For example, you could say, "Okay, let's see if you're right," but prepare to be amazed, play along and make it fun. This shows that you'll not only play along, make it confident, but that you can handle a bit of playful energy without letting it rattle you. By keeping your cool and engaging in a bit of playful banter, you're showing her that you're secure and that you can take things lightly. And believe me, this builds attraction. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their skin, especially in situations that require a little lighthearted drizzles. Key takeaway, hen. A younger woman challenges you playfully. It's not a test, it's a chance for you to show your confidence and ease. Respond with humor. Don't get defensive and play along. It strengthens your bond and proves that you can handle anything with charm and composure. Bonus point: indirect, subtle ways. Younger women often show interest in indirect, subtle ways. Here's the kicker: younger women often won't be upfront with their interest. They don't shout it from the rooftops or make bold declarations like, "I'm attracted to you." Instead, they'll show their interiorist in small, almost imperceptibly. It could be the way she lingers a little longer around you or how she makes sure to keep the conversation going. What it naturally could have ended, these subtle behaviors are a huge tell that she's not just being polite. She's interested and she's testing her waters without laying all her cards unfeasible. What's often misunderstood here as show easily thesis signals can be mismeant tend to look for direct via scenes of attraction, like flirting complaints or clear body language. But with younger women, these signs are often more nuanced. Maybe she finds results to touch her hair when you're talking, or perhaps she laughs a little too hard at your jokes. It's not exaggerated, it's natural, but it's her way of showing that the biggest mistake she's engaged and enjoying the interaction more than what appears on surface. The biggest mistake here is dismissing these signs as just by being friendly or coincidental. When you fail to acknowledge them, you miss an opportunity to build a deeper connection. Instead, take note of how she behaves, her body language, the little things she says, or how she reacts to your presence. They are all pieces of the puzzle that reveal her feelings to respond effectively. Don't overthink it. Just smear the energy. If she's giving off subtle signs of interest, acknowledge then with your own subtle shifts. Let her know you're picking up what she's putting down without being overt about it. Respond with a smile, keep the conversation flowing, and don't shy away from her attention. By doing this, you're creating a safe space where she can feel comfortable expressing herself. Further key takeaway. Key takeaway. Younger women often show interest in indirect, subtle ways. Pay attention to the small things she does, how showing her is her body language, and how she acts to you. Recognizing and responding. These cues with your own subtle shifts can deepen your connection and keep the attraction growing without needing. To be overt, before we wrap up, make sure to check the links in the description for all the tips were discussed today. And as a small challenge, drop a simple goddess in the comments if you made it to the end of this video, just to show us that you're part of their community here as a thank you for sticking with us. Here's your bonus point. Younger women are more likely to be attracted to you if you're comfortable with yourself. And yes, it's true, self-confidence is often more attractive than your looks or your thank you. If you like this video, please like, share the video, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic Stream, and also press double icon button so that our next video will reach you easily. Thank you very much.